Wynwood, Oklahoma, is a wildlife refuge that's home to a variety of creatures. Due to the recent strains on the economy, many places that shelter animals have been forced to shut down, leaving them in need of a new place to go. Also at the park lives a more familiar but extremely determined little Dachshund named Abby. While some of the bigger beasts around here might think of Abby as a sausage on a bun, there's a certain animal who likes Abby for what's on the inside. Bone Digger, the Barbary lion.
I can't say that I've ever seen anything like this bond. They're always just loving on each other.
Bone Digger gets along with all four of the wiener dogs, but for some reason Abby gets away with a lot more.
Him and Abby's had a special bond from the first day.
Not long after Bone Digger was born, Abby came along.
They were probably all introduced within being the age of 6 to 9 weeks old.
And it was love at first sight.
And by that time, Bone Digger's got a little bit of size to him, and Bone Digger just mothered it. The most amazing thing is definitely the bond that they've built.
Known for their little legs and big nerves, Dachshund's lack of self-awareness in terms of their size can sometimes get them into sticky situations.
Me and the weenie dogs are about the only relationship that he has. Nobody else can go in the cage with him. He runs them out, gets aggressive with them. He's never tried that with me. I've never been in fear while I'm in there, and the weenie dogs have never been in fear while in there. Believe it or not, the weenie dogs actually overpower him.
I think they've got their size differences worked out.
One minute they'll be running around the house chasing him, and then the next minute he's chasing them. So they reverse roles.
Contrary to what you might expect between a lion and a dog, Abby and Bone Digger are creating their own unique dynamic.
You know, we've actually split them up. When I go in to weed eat the cage, the weenie dogs attack the head of the weed eater. So I have to kick the weenie dogs out of the cage, and Bone Digger just paces and cries up and down the fence. And then as soon as I'm done weed eating, I let the weenie dogs back in, and he counts his weenie dogs, make sure they're all there, and just loves all over them. He loves on them. They usually lick his mouth and lay on him and roll over. It's a pretty cool reunion. Act like they've been gone forever, and you know, it's only been 5 or 10 minutes. And every time we do that, it happens.
It's pretty clear that these two care for each other.
I love Abby the most because Bone Digger's my favorite lion here on the park, and she's just really, really his biggest companion. I think there's a bigger bond between Abby and Bone Digger than the other 3 weenie dogs. I mean, he still cares for them all. He protects them, he makes sure they're all right. You know, he's even bit at the fleas like you see dogs doing each other. It's just crazy what they do. The lesson that you get from Abby and Bone Digger living together is he is a wild animal, but he can be tamed. The weenie dog is a tamed animal, but it can be wild. There's a little bit of each animal in each one of them.